right, guys, so I paid off $10K debt, $10,000 debt in 1 year. And this is how I did it realistically. This is my journey. You know, this is what I did. I don't think when I started, I don't think I strived to do it in a year. I think I really wanted to do it by the end of last year, but it's been a year this month. I paid it off today. And this is just some of the stuff that I did. You can take, mix, match, do what you want with it. This might be a lengthy video, so let's go through it. Okay, so the first thing was, let me give you a little backstory. So last year, I went into the bank. It was the end of January. And the lady was looking at my credit card balance, and she was like, you know, hey, you know, you got like a $10,000 credit card balance. And I was like, yeah, I know. I've been paying it off, but every time I, you know, pay it down, it go back up, pay it down, go back up. And so she was like, maybe you should turn it into a loan. So I was kind of confused at first, and I was like, you know, I was trying to find consolidation loans, which is, for those who don't know, consolidation loans is when you like consolidate all your different debts into one loan so you can make a monthly payment as opposed to making 3-4 different payments. But I couldn't really do it, and everything that I seen was a higher interest rate than, you know, what I was already paying on my credit cards. And so we talked about it. She was like, you know, I can do this credit card. I can't really do the other stuff like your car note and stuff because the interest rate is already too low. And so the personal loan interest rate is going to be a little higher than the interest rates on those things, because I was thinking about doing student loans, you know, car note, all of that together, but I couldn't do that. So I took the credit card debt. So the first thing we did was we pretty much got all that credit card debt consolidated to $10,000. You're giving me a loan, but you're paying off the credit card debt for me. So now all I have to do is pay off the loan. So they took the $10,000, they converted that credit card debt to a personal loan. And when they converted that to a personal loan, now I'm making payments on the personal loan. So one of the things that I did with the personal loan was, I think they gave me about 3 to 6 months to pay off. To start payment. So the payments was $222 a month. So they gave me about 3 to 6 months before I had to make the first payment. So what I did first was, I didn't want to wait. I immediately started making the payment. So the second thing I did was I took my refund check. So whatever taxes I paid, whatever money I got back from my refund, boom, I put it on that immediately. So now the debt went from 10K to what, like 8 or whatever it was that I put on there. The third thing I did was, I used to teach and stuff. So I took the money that I had, I didn't have a lot, but I took the money that I had from, I guess, the school system retirement thing, and I pretty much took that out, because when I'm looking at it, I'm saying, okay, my credit card is this, it's 13%, and my account is growing at 10%, then it's not making sense, because my money's not growing as fast as this debt is growing. So let me take this out, whatever I had out, let me take it out and put it over here. So that was like $4,000. It was like $4 or $5,000 that I took out. Boom, put that on there. Another thing I did, and this is what I did. I gambled. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gambled a little bit. I didn't do it a lot. I did it for like a month. Me and my boy was on a hot streak. I made like $1,000, $1,500. Boom, took that out. Boom, put it on there. Everything else after that was just me being aggressive. So I would, if my payment was $222 a month, I'm finding a way to make $300 a month, you know, $350 a month. It was a couple months where I actually was behind because I wasn't working and stuff like that. So when I got back on it, I doubled up. Boom, doubled up. And another thing is, find a way to make more money. So for me, I make candles, and you can check it out on my page, whatever. I make candles. So anytime I would do like a pop-up event, or if I would get sales and stuff, I would take that money and then I would put that on my debt. And doing that, working, and just kind of being aggressive, I was able to pay it off in less than a year. And so, like I said, today is the day that I paid off 10K debt in credit cards. I still got some other stuff that I need to take care of, like my car note and stuff. But this is what I did. If it helps, you know, drop it in the comment. But yeah, personal loan, take that refund check. Any extra money that you have, throw it on there. And then, you know, if you find a way to make more money, if you pick up something part-time, like, you know, hey, I want to help the kids in the afternoon for 3 hours. Or, you know, my mom works at a bakery, I'm going to help out there. Whatever you can kind of do to add some extra money on there, do that. And then obviously, you know, don't try to spend too much or whatever. But those are the things that I did. I hope that they help you. This is how I paid $10,000 off in credit card debt in 1 year. Peace.